Axolotl. Axolotl is a salamander that never grows up. It lives in the lakes of Mexico City. Most salamanders start as larvae, then grow into adults. The axolotl stays a larva its entire life. It keeps its gills, it keeps its fin. It lives underwater forever. But the most remarkable thing about the axolotl is its ability to regenerate. It can regrow entire limbs. It can regrow its spinal cord. It can regrow parts of its heart and brain. If an axolotl loses a leg, it grows back perfectly. No scar, no deformity. Scientists are studying axolotls to understand how humans might regenerate tissue. The axolotl is nearly extinct in the wild, but it lives in laboratories around the world. A salamander that never grows up, and might teach us how to heal ourselves. Pink fairy armadillo. Pink fairy armadillo is the smallest armadillo in the world. It lives in the deserts of central Argentina. It measures only 10 centimeters long. It weighs less than 100 grams. Its shell is pale pink. It has silky white fur. It has a flat body that allows it to burrow underground in seconds. The pink fairy armadillo is so rare that most scientists have never seen one in the wild. It spends almost its entire life underground. It comes up only at night. It eats ants and larvae, and it can bury itself completely in seconds. It looks like a tiny pink dinosaur, but it is a mammal. And it is one of the most elusive animals on Earth. Saiga antelope. Saiga antelope lives in the steppes of Central Asia. It has a nose that looks like a trunk. It is flexible, muscular, and full of hair. The nose filters dust. It warms cold winter air. It cools hot summer air. During mating season, males fight for females. They die from exhaustion afterward. But the saiga is best known for its dramatic population crashes. In 2015, over 200,000 saiga died in just a few weeks. A bacterial infection killed them. Their noses swelled. They could not breathe. Today, the saiga population is recovering, but it is still critically endangered. A mammal with a nose like a camel that lives in the harshest environments on Earth and barely survives. Is one of the strangest primates on Earth. It lives only in Madagascar. It has large, bat-like ears. It has rodent-like teeth that never stop growing. And it has one finger that is long, thin, and skeletal. The middle finger, the eye uses this finger to find food. It taps on trees. It listens for hollow sounds. When it hears grubs moving inside, it bites a hole in the bark. Then it inserts its long middle finger and pulls the grubs out. In Madagascar, the eye is considered bad luck. Some believe it brings death. For years, AIs were killed on sight. Today, they are endangered, but they are still one of the strangest animals on the planet. A primate with a finger like a skeleton, blobfish. Blobfish lives deep in the ocean off the coast of Australia and New Zealand. At depths of 600 to 1,200 meters, the pressure there is 100 times greater than at the surface. The blobfish has no muscles, no bones, no scales. It is essentially a gelatinous mass with a face. Its body is less dense than water, so it drifts above the ocean floor. When brought to the surface, the pressure change causes its body to collapse. That is when it gets its famous appearance. A saggy, droopy, miserable-looking blob. But deep underwater, it looks like a normal fish. The blobfish became famous as the world's ugliest animal. But it is just a fish that lives where no one can see it. And it does not care what we think. Naked mole rat. Naked mole rat lives in underground colonies in East Africa. It has no fur. It has wrinkled pink skin. It has large teeth that it uses to dig tunnels. It is one of only 2 mammal species that live in colonies like ants or bees. One queen breeds, the rest work. They do not feel pain from acid. They do not get cancer. They can survive without oxygen for 18 minutes. They can live over 30 years. That is 10 times longer than other rodents their size. Scientists study them to understand aging and disease. The naked mole rat looks like a wrinkled sausage with teeth, but it may hold the secrets to human longevity. Star-nosed mole. Star-nosed mole lives in wetlands across North America. It has a nose like nothing else in nature. 22 fleshy tentacles arranged in a star. Each tentacle is covered with thousands of touch receptors. This nose is so sensitive that it can detect prey in milliseconds. The star-nosed mole is blind, but its nose works faster than any other sense in the animal kingdom. It can identify, capture, and eat food in under a quarter of a second. That is the fastest feeding response of any mammal. The star-nosed mole spends most of its life underground. Its star-shaped nose looks like something from science fiction. But it is real. And it is one of the strangest faces on Earth. Okapi. Okapi lives in the rainforests of the Democratic Republic of Congo. It looks like a zebra. It has stripes on its legs, but it is actually a relative of the giraffe. The okapi has a long tongue, up to 45 centimeters long. It uses it to strip leaves from trees. It also uses it to clean its eyes and ears. The okapi was unknown to science until 1901. It lives deep in the rainforest. It is solitary. It is shy. It is nearly impossible to find. For decades, it was called the African unicorn, a mythical animal that turned out to be real. The okapi is endangered today, but it still hides in the forests of Congo. A giraffe with zebra stripes that no one knew existed. Mantis shrimp. Mantis shrimp lives in tropical oceans around the world. It is only 10 to 30 centimeters long, but it has the most complex eyes in the animal kingdom. Humans have 3 types of color receptors. Mantis shrimp have 12. They see ultraviolet, infrared, polarized light. They see colors we cannot imagine. But the mantis shrimp is also one of the most powerful predators on Earth. It has 2 types, spears and smashers. Smashers have club-like appendages that strike with the force of a bullet. The mantis shrimp punches so fast that it creates shock waves. It boils the water around it. It generates light. It can break aquarium glass. A shrimp with eyes that see the unseen. And a punch that rivals a gunshot. Okapi with zebra stripes. Mantis shrimp with a bullet punch. These are the strangest animals you have never heard of. They do not look like normal animals. They do not act like normal animals. They evolved in ways that seem impossible. But they are real. They are out there. And they are living proof that nature is stranger than anything we can imagine. Thanks for watching.